Yo, what's up, guys? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Do not miss an upload because on this channel, we talk sports, period. All right, guys, without further ado, we're going to cover Isaiah Simmons. This is the third installment to the trilogy. So make sure you guys watch all of the videos that I talked about Isaiah Simmons if you're a Cardinals fan, and you'll know how we got to this point right now. All right, guys, we're going to talk about Isaiah Simmons. We're going to talk about, in this one, his growth and development. Now, there's been growth and development from Isaiah Simmons from the beginning of the season until the midway point right now where we are. And we're just going to dig some nuggets out of this and just try to see where we go with this. Now, at the beginning of the season, Isaiah Simmons, he came along slowly and things of that nature. He wasn't picking up on the plays really fast, and you was kind of nervous. You know, a lot of people was thinking that, oh, man, this guy can be either a boom or a bust. What is he going to be? You know what I mean? A lot of fans wanted to know what type of player would Isaiah Simmons turn out to be, because this guy, here it is, he was picked 8th overall in the 2020 NFL draft. And pretty much a lot of people was just thinking, what is Isaiah Simmons going to look like and what is he going to be like out on the football field? Because we knew that he was a freak of nature in college. But can he translate that to the NFL? Now, when he first came out, he started slow against the San Francisco 49ers. He ended up getting burned on a catch and run. But that happens. You know what I'm saying? He's a rookie player. He's going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. You know, all rookies, whether you're wide receiver, running back, corner, safety, linebacker, defensive guy, whatever, defensive lineman, offensive lineman, whatever position that you play, you're going to make your mistakes. You're going to have your ups and downs in the season. You're going to have your roller coaster moments. You're going to have your moments where you're really, really high. And then you're going to have your moments where you're really, really low. And I just think that Arizona at the beginning wasn't giving Isaiah Simmons the benefit of the doubt and allowing him to get more snaps. Now, I understand, you know, you have a job to do as a coach, and you want to make sure that you got the best players out there. Now, at the time, I had to give it to it. Devondre Campbell was playing excellent football for the Cardinals. You cannot disagree with that. And he was not going to take Jordan Hicks' spot because pretty much Jordan Hicks is leading the team in tackles right now. But at the same time, you wanted to be able to see the growth and development of this linebacker. And I wanted for the Cardinals to take the training wheels off this guy and allow him to go out there to get exposed. Whatever was going to happen to Isaiah Simmons out on the football field, I wanted to see this happen. But then there was one day that Isaiah Simmons finally showed his face, and that was against one of the best teams in the conference, and that's Seattle Seahawks. And he had another good game against the Seahawks last week. Now, Isaiah Simmons ended up intercepting the pass from the Seattle Seahawks in the game that they played the Seahawks in Arizona. And that was a huge play because that gave momentum to the Cardinals to eventually win the football game, and they needed that. That was a great play by the rookie linebacker, and definitely he got a game ball for that. And shout out to Coach Kingsbury for shouting out Isaiah Simmons and giving him a game ball. But at the same time, it was an every week thing with Isaiah Simmons. Is he going to get snaps? Is he going to play? Will he get the opportunity? What is Isaiah Simmons going to look like out on the football field? It was just speculations every single week of what type of player would he be. Is he a boom or is he a bust? What is he going to do out there? But then gradually, as he started getting more snaps and started getting more playing time, you see that he's starting to develop into the linebacker that the Arizona Cardinals knew that he was going to be. He was going to be a guy that can cover wide receivers, a guy that can cover tight ends, a guy that's just going to be all over the field, flying around, making plays and making tackles and things of that nature. And I definitely think that his growth and development is starting to go through the roof. Isaiah hasn't even hit his ceiling yet. You know, we're talking about a guy that didn't even go into the OTAs. He didn't have that because there was no preseason for these rookies. So these guys are pretty much thrown out in the fire, thrown to the wolves. Go out there and get it. And Isaiah Simmons is now starting to learn the game. He's starting to catch up with the speed of the game. And I definitely think that from here on, the Arizona Cardinals are going to get the very, very best out of Isaiah Simmons. I think this guy is going to be looking forward to making plays every week, and he's going to develop into the linebacker that they drafted at the 8th overall pick. He just needed this opportunity and his moment to play. And now you see week to week, Isaiah Simmons is getting better. You see that he's reacting better. You see that he's flying around, making deflections, getting tackles, finally getting his first sack against Russell Wilson last week. This kid has star potential all over him. You just have to give him the chance. You have to give him the opportunity to go out there and make plays. You can't do anything if you're out there only playing 8 snaps and then the coach is calling you back to the side, coming back to the sidelines. You have to be out there for a significant amount of time. And the Arizona Cardinals are starting to learn that you have to let Isaiah Simmons play football. And that's the reason why he's having the success that he is right now currently, is because the Arizona Cardinals are finally giving Isaiah Simmons the keys, and the guy is definitely running off with it. So definitely, man, I hope that Isaiah Simmons continue to play phenomenal football for the Cardinals. But I think the best is yet to come out of this kid. Let me know, if you're a Cardinals fan, what do you think about the growth and the development of Isaiah Simmons? I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.
No, I'm really just